talk to you again, Aaron. It's been a while.
Yes.
And you have got a lot going on. Brand new song, Lucky Stars. We were just listening to it. This is super exciting. Can you talk about your new song?
It's a song that I've had kicking around for a little bit. I wrote it with Terry McBride and Skip Black. Terry McBride was in a band called McBride and the Ride years ago. He has a lot of great road stories. But we were sitting around. A guy I write songs with all the time, Skip Black, brought in this title called Lucky Scars, and then we started singing that melody, and I was like, this just feels like Lucky Stars. And we just started talking basically about my life, how I'm pretty ungrateful most of the time, which is not a good way to be. And so we were just kind of talking about how, I take things I take things for granted, and then given the state of the world, this just felt like a really important song to put out right now. So.
And Boy Like Me going #1 here in Canada. That's
Woo,
amazing.
man.
Congratulations.
I have 2 of them now.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah. That's
And yes,
incredible.
I'm going to use both hands to put them up. I'm not going to do 2 on one hand and do #1 on both hands. No, it's so exciting. This is I'm just so excited because nobody's ever going to take that away from us. My team and I work really, really hard day in, day out, harder than everybody. No, I'm kidding. I really don't know how hard everybody else works, but I know that we work extremely hard, and it's just it really makes it feel like it's worth it. And we worked. So many things have to happen for a #1 song, so we're just super happy that we have such an amazing team, and they were able to accomplish such a big thing like this. So
Now, when your song is about to go #1, right? You're probably getting notes like we're almost there. Do you sit there on your phone constantly refreshing? Are you sitting with your team waiting for the we did it, yeah?
I love this question because I don't, and the reason I don't is because I've gotten a lot of great advice in my career, but one of the best pieces of advice I got was to not watch the charts or watch the spins or watch and because in my experience when I do that, I usually go fairly crazy. So I literally just told everybody, I was like, hey, just call me when we're #1, and that'll be amazing. And I got a phone call that Sunday night. I was actually playing around in Nashville, and I got a phone call. Steve Cody, the VP promotion at Warner Music Canada, I saw that he had called me, and I was like, well, that's either a really good call or a not very good call. And it turns out it was really great. And I called him back. I think it was 1 o'clock Toronto time. I'm sure I woke him up. He said he was awake, but I don't think he was. And we talked about it, and we really celebrated, and it's pretty amazing accomplishment. So.
Yeah, man.
That's amazing. And can we talk about Lonely Drum? I mean, we've been listening to Lonely Drum here in Canada for a few years here, but it's gaining a ton of momentum down in the States. And I'm seeing all sorts of people dancing and coming up with line dances to it.
Yeah, it's the line dance thing is really interesting because I mean, that was totally unsolicited, and it was just something that happened just because of the beat of the music, I think. But we certainly didn't plan for a big line dance. But it's a very well known line dance across the world. Which is a weird thing to say because I didn't know that was a thing until somebody started line dancing to it. But it's no, it's a really cool thing. This song is just like the gift that keeps giving. We know how powerful this song is. We've seen what it does in Canada firsthand. We have a proof of concept that it will work, and that was kind of the thing going into what the next single was going to be in the U.S. I just kept pushing for Lonely Drum, and the reason I did is because when we go out on stage and we watch what happens to people when we start playing the song, it's no longer my song. Much like Achy Breaky Heart probably isn't Billy Ray Cyrus's song. So
that's the song you compare yourself to?
That's yeah.
You're
Of
man,
all the songs
Billy
I could.
Ray.
It's funny that you mentioned that, but there are a few songs I think that do that for people. But for me, it's just this song just brings so much joy to the world, and it's the one thing that we need more than anything. And So I knew that because of our experience in Canada that this song could play for a long time. It takes a long time to crack a song into the US, and I just believe in this thing so darn much, and my team does, just because what we've seen it do in Canada, how it continues to get played on the radio, continues to get requested. It's just a song that we just think is going to live on forever. So it might as well live on forever here too. So
have you mastered the line dance though?
no.
No.
He's lying.
No, I'm not lying. It is not an easy line dance. Okay, I can do the Cadillac Ranch, but for whatever reason, Lonely Drum is the hardest line dance for me to learn. It's very difficult for me. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I just haven't done it yet.
You got to keep practicing, I guess.
Yeah.
There's your viral TikTok, man. Now
I know.
Earlier you were talking about your new song and the writing process. How cool is it to get nominated for CCMA for Songwriter of the Year? Like, that must be the ultimate honor, because all the work you put into actually making these tunes.
Yeah, I've written a lot of songs, and I'm very honored to be thrown in that list of songwriters. One of the best things about CCMAs, I think, is that your peers are voting for you. And I've had a ton of support over the years with people in the Canadian country music industry that, I think they just keep giving me nominations because I won't go away. I think they're just like, he's not going anywhere. We might as well just give him something, I feel like a lot of my career has been that, and I kind of come from an underdog, kind of angle, I guess. And I just never give up. And I've got a lot of advice from my dad growing up. And, he's always telling me that he's the best because he outlasted everybody else. So I sort of took that on a little bit in the country music industry. And, but I'm just super grateful for everybody that voted, for me, and every time you take your time. And it's something I get to share with two guys I love writing songs with, Jimmy Ritchie and Ed Hill. So it's been a fun ride. So
that's awesome.
So you're obviously really busy traveling and whatnot down in the States, but I think you're coming our way very soon. Like, you're going to be in Banff next week. Is that right?
I'm very excited about that. Yeah, it's kind of a last minute show that we put together. We're super excited about it. We want to sell as many tickets as possible. So whoever wants to come out and see some live music, please come see us at Melissa's Steakhouse in Banff. We're super excited to finally be back in Alberta and doing stuff again. We're not doing as much as we want, but we're working on that, and we're excited what 2022 is going to bring. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So,
is this going to be your first time in Alberta in like a couple of years?
It'll be my second. I came up and did Calgary Stampede. I did 2 shows at Calgary Stampede. So, which was great, but it wasn't the normal Calgary Stampede that we're used to. So, hopefully, every time we come back, it's a little more closer to what it used to be.